I think people forgot who Mase is.
You always play the sucker part. Where was all that you left Jim in Rucker Park? After that 50 you moved to Orlando. You had the Jim on the radio. Where did Cam go?
And how he destroyed both Cam and Jim back in the day.
Nigga had us doing dance moves, like coordinated dance moves.
Click like. This is a throwback of when Mase had issues with Jim Jones. But it also goes further when Mase used Jedi mind tricks on Cam and Jim.
Here we go, You're not really built for this shit. You're not ready to kill for this shit. But no regrets.
I'm all for new and change, but I'm not for niggas riding the coattail of niggas and then getting to a place and trying to stun on the niggas you was riding the whole time. I don't like that. It's like when people would, when I first started, not doing music, people would come, oh, I love you, this and that. You see the nigga in a year from now, he think he better than you. Nigga, I was just telling you everything to do. Now you better than me? Get out of here. I don't like niggas like that. And there's a bunch of rappers that do that. Oh, you to go, you da-da-da to this. And then you see a nigga in 2 years, he get one hot record. And now the nigga think he can throw rocks at the heavens, nigga. Can't throw rocks at the heavens, nigga. That was killer.
My reason for eating popcorn is because if I try to get y'all together and y'all don't want to talk to each other, there's nothing for me to say.
Nigga had us doing dance moves, like coordinated dance moves.
I can almost guarantee the video you're about to see is going to be the funniest thing you've seen all day. This is a throwback of Jim Jones and Killer Cam doing a song called The Patty Cake. They even had a coordinated dance to go with it.
And you do the patty cake. Put your hands up. Whoa.
And if you thought it couldn't get any better, none other than Mase made them do this. Share this video before they delete it.
So now he got us hyping both of them. Nigga had us doing dance moves, like coordinated dance moves on the speaker and shit like that. I never forget this shit, like matching outfits, coordinated dance moves.
So when you do the patty cake, put your hands up. And you do the patty cake, put your hands up. And you do the patty cake, put your hands up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, oh. Where you at? Where you at? Here we go, here we go, yo, hey yo, I pull up to the hotel with my whip on blast.
Like what show? Or Cam bust out that shit like we ain't doing this shit no more. F all these niggas, man. Fuck everybody, man. Kill one of these niggas. That was the last time we seen them until it is what it is. You heard?
So now that you see Cam and Mase together having their own show, how did that shit make you feel when you seen them come together after everything that you did?
I seen crazier shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that. But I see they don't talk about the days of being shit on, you heard? They don't talk about the things that separated them and shit like that. So, it's funny. But kudos to them, man. They got a dope show. Who am I to hate on what they got going on, man? I hope they make $1 trillion.
What's the craziest shit you seen Mase do to Cam that was just like, yo, I can't believe these niggas could even get back cool after some shit like that?
I won't say nothing crazy, but I say some funny shit that I seen happen. I seen Mase fire his brother, kick him out the limo in the middle of the highway and shit like that. You heard? His old brother. That nigga's vicious. But he coming back off the road from, I think, a bunch of tours and shit like that, get off the plane. And Mase got the brand new Mercedes drop burgundy, pull up to the airport, skirt, the car dealer bring that shit outside the airport, two-door joint, brand new stickers on that bitch. That nigga going crazy, right, joking and shit like that with Cam and shit. That nigga jumped in the shit by himself with skirt off. I said, yeah, this nigga is a different type of animal. This nigga don't care about nothing. Word up. Nah, then he had us on the road with him because this was Cam started doing the hype man for him, and then we started doing some tour. I would be hyping Cam, so now I come out. I watched Mase on Cam and everybody around him.
Wow.
A bitch like all the time. You heard? Like I was there the whole time, but I was Cam's man. You heard? Cam and Mase were so-called best friends, grew up together, and R.I.P. Huddy. Like I was there for everything. That's one thing that people can't never say is that I wasn't there for every single thing.
I'll be in the streets, they be asking where you else at. Wanna know the real reason why he fell back. Been in the cold freezing, we would sell crap. Boy, I put some demons in this Hellcat. And it's hard for me and Cam to see eye to eye. I love him, I still hug him, but when I see him, it's like high and by. It's kinda crazy, boy. I thought it was ride or die. Next subject.
It's no secret that Cam and Mase have had their fair share of issues in the past. While they've recently found success teaming up for their podcast, there was a significant gap of time before they even considered working together again.
Killer was good. Where's Mr. Petty at these days?
Now, Jim Jones is stepping into the conversation, offering his perspective on some of those past tensions. Today, he's shedding light on what really went down, revealing details that fans have been speculating about for years.
What was your problem with Mase? Like, how did that all happen? Because that was Cam, man, like you said.
Cam enemies were my enemies.
Okay.
Anybody Cam didn't like, I didn't like. And I already see how he was handling Cam, so I definitely didn't like him. You dig? And then I seen how much love Cam had for him and how Cam was jumping out the window for him, which a friend should and shit like that. Like, being overprotective, making sure nothing happened. Like, he was trying his best to make sure that Mase stayed as safe as possible, but Mase had got that money and lost his motherfucking mind, as he's supposed to, man. He grew up in a kid that doesn't have what most of us had. He was probably more or less fortunate than most of us. Didn't have the sneakers, didn't have all that shit coming up. So him having the first bit of success out of all of us and really get into a bag, he just went crazy like most people do and shit like that. Shit, I had my times where I went crazy, but that bag just be too much.
Yeah.
You dig? But the people I loved, I still love them today. You know what I mean? The people that I consider to be the ones that's gonna help me in this journey, I still love them today, and we still have great relationships and shit like that. It ain't got nothing to do with Cam and them and shit like that. We all have our own group of people that help us along with this journey and shit like that.
So now that you see Cam and Mase together having their own show, how did that shit make you feel when you seen them come together after everything that you did?
I seen crazier shit happen. I know brothers that shot brothers and shit like that. So for friends to get back after a world of whatever they went through, it's not surprising to me and shit like that.
Quickly, I wanted to put this out there because I think the real issue is that everybody just jumps the gun. You know what I'm saying? People talk without having the information correctly.
Correct.
Me being the person that I am, let me see what I can say. I can say that, you know, none of this would have happened if they would have just spoke. You know what I'm saying? My reason for eating popcorn is because if I try to get y'all together and y'all don't want to talk to each other, there's nothing for me to say. That's what I can say. So you got to understand, a person like me, it is in my power to get everybody together. It is in my power to say, to at least make the attempt, but you can't make people talk. And I try to do what I think somebody should have did for me when I wasn't present, is put us all together and say, yo, y'all need to work this out because we're embarrassing ourselves. That's how I personally feel. So all I could do is just sit there. Well, I can't scream at him. I can't scream at this person. My focus is always to put Cam in a better place. And if Jim wanted to be a part of it, Jim could have been a part of it, but it got to be a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, you know? At the end of the day, Cam is my brother. And I want the best for Jim and Cam.